Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that surges with demonic energy from the very depths of hell. I'm DK, joined as always by Gekadami as we embark on a brand new game called Remothered.
Remothered. Tormented Fathers.
Well, it was brand new last year anyway. Definitely the newest in this Clock Tower-like / Clock Tower series.
Yep. And I believe the beginning of a franchise which isn't even actually out yet. And the rest of it, the two sequels are yet to be released.
Oh yes, not actually anything. It's not made by the same people as Clock Tower, but it's like
no, it's like associated heavily as a spiritual successor. But yes, there aren't actually any previous like team members working on this. It's very much, from what I read at least, it's very much in the same vein though as far as gameplay goes. So I guess that's why we're including it.
Yeah, I could see from the controls themselves that it was very similar. Right, let's go! Saving this one.
Save. Ooh, makes us plot amazing.
Here's the controls. There's a metronome in the bottom corner. Ain't gonna remember all that.
Symbol.
Got a flashlight, just like the previous game we played.
Yeah. Diary as well. Inventory. Doge.
Got the crouch
Interact
function,
examine.
just like some of the other games.
Yeah, change view, throw diversion. Press A.
So, is it all true?
Is it?
What have you heard already?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That illness. It thickened the bones, it accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Yeah.
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply.
What?
An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is
That's her
just a
name.
trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker.
Sweden.
And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And
Just
yet
like
you
the
come
original
back to
Clock Tower's in
Italy.
Sweden, right?
Why?
It's in Italy though. I don't know.
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name. And it's
The game's
proper
crazy
name.
loud on the stream, by the way.
You can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Yeah, game's crazy loud on the stream. I want to turn the volume mixer down.
Say goodbye. Party for
Yeah, okay. Let's a second to do that. Volume mixer. No. Just pretend you can hear the amazing music.
Yeah. So is this going to be old woman telling the story when she was young?
I guess so. Yeah, does that sound better in the
It's
stream?
better. Yes, better.
have any chance? Give me a kiss.
Wait, I got right back for this music, by the way.
You know what you got.
Well, you know, we didn't hear some of it. That was purely out of design.
We've heard enough.
Damn it.
The game appears to be Italian, judging by all the names. I guess it's not just set in Italy, it's literally by an Italian game developer.
Yes,
Like concept art series.
Someone leave us free.
Yeah.
Using all that Unreal Engine power.
It's an Unreal Engine. So it's that, again, I assume it's that old woman when she was young. She looks kind of like Jodie Foster. A bit.
He's smoking. Don't you know that's not allowed?
Yeah, it's good old Italian though. Oof, why do these real photos and the frames in that first bit but not there?
Well, things were different back then. He works as a white
An
van
old
man.
beat up van. They put much heft into closing that heavy van door. I'm gonna slam it a bit more for it to close properly.
The van looks old, but it's actually brand new and well maintained.
So you reckon it's going to be the same voice actor for her and the old version of her? Like she's just an old woman voice. That's why I said it's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graphics aren't, they're okay, but not like that great.
Presuming these guys are at a big AAA company.
Don't think so. The game's literally only on PC, isn't it? Actually, no, there is a console version, I believe. And again, that doesn't really say much these days. Chris Darrell's definitely not Italian, but where are you? What's going on?
Well, you can see there the road names. You know exactly where we are.
rain again.
Feels like it's
Yes, it is.
gonna rain
The
again.
Felton. Cannot do it now.
Can't do it now. What did you try and do?
To accelerate my motion.
No, you can't run. Forced to walk. She's not dressed to run.
It's true. Well, the
Man,
sign
after
says
all,
stop.
after all those other games, it seems really weird that you're playing like an actual middle-aged woman and not a fucking teenager. So this game wasn't made by a Japanese developer.
That is the driving force behind Japan.
Schoolgirls. Questionable paedophilia. It's not quite paedophilia, because like 18.
Well, actually,
Oh, except for when they blatantly weren't, because there wasn't like 13 in them.
I mean, sometimes the
like it.
characters are like hundreds, thousands of years old. So
Oh, they just look. Yeah, they just look. Can't go through there.
at least I think I can't go through there.
No, I'm assuming at this point you have to walk through it. I'll just tell you. It'll play a quick scene for when you get to the correct position. Do you know how walking sections go? It's like a dead end over here. Oh, there's a poster
no.
there. So when you can examine something, there's a big white dot on it.
Gears.
Gears. Cut here,
Cut here,
cut
cut
there.
there.
Scares on the screen. November 1971. So we set the date. This is indeed that old woman telling the story.
Scissors as well.
Yeah.
Reckon it's a reference to the highly famous and often vaunted Scissor Walker.
We know that Scissorman doesn't exist, so
Yeah.
Scissorman doesn't exist! But there was a killer who used scissors, right? Yes? So that's Scissorman? No! Scissorman doesn't exist! But...
Someone tried to kill me with a pair of scissors. Really? Who do you think it was? I think it was Scissorman. Ah, Scissorman doesn't exist.
It's real, this guy's definition of what Scissorman actually is so bizarre. Like, the fact that there's a man with scissors doesn't really justify Scissorman, because Scissorman has to have magical powers, apparently.
Yes, Scissorman does have to have magic powers, and magical powers don't exist. Get that. Cannot do it now. Walk off down this. I'll give up half. See if I splash the water. Sound effect for it.
I reckon that's a ray traced reflection now.
Is she in the water?
Yeah, you can. She is,
Kind
yeah.
of low res version of her, yeah. Yep, fully ray traced. What this gate?
That they think to the right there. The Virgin Mary.
Looks feel anxious when looking at some icons. Icons and mirrors.
Yeah, DK feels anxious and looks at mirrors too. Why is that in English?
All foreign countries are in English, really. They just make pretend that there's a different language at hand.
I think it's an important sign. It's in English.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the
That's all.
Santa Margarita Institute.
It's the same voice as that old
Mr.
woman.
Felton is no longer a patient.
She sounds a
I
lot
know.
like her as well.
This is why I'm here. Hello?
Very gruff voice.
Anyone?
Hello, anyone?
I'll go back to it, standing. But, open the gate myself.
Oh, it's open. I thought she was going to shake it. Oh, that's a really weird open animation. Well, reach the residence of Dr. Felton. Completed. I guess this game lists pretty clear objectives.
For now.
Very bizarre a game like this has that kind of objective system. I mean, especially reach a fucking gate. It's very first-person shooter-like.
Try not to explore too much because it'll take forever in a day to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
But it still works.
Environments look nice, but character models look really bad in this game.
Well, I mean, it looks a lot better than the previous game.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Not great, though. A door! I guess it's... Oh, she can't actually open it. I thought it was locked.
Hello?
Knock, knock.
The gate was open. Are you there? Hello? Is anyone there?
Locked.
Click on it again. Is it actually, should animate trying to open it or... Again, so I guess now when the door's locked you can see it straight away, you don't actually need to click on the door. Maybe you need to discover it once. That's pretty handy. Like you can forget a door's locked and just try and open it.
Yeah.
Very weird for this type of game to have an interface like that. Like that, same for that menu system. It's very like augmented reality type of thing.
Yes.
When you have like giant locks appear on doors and stuff.
She's actually from the far future.
You'd expect that in like Dead Space, but not in a game like this.
Yeah, some kind of old version of that.
Not just like blatantly, you have to try a door to see if it's locked. And maybe a map then, right? You look at the map and see what doors, because you marks on the map, what doors are locked.
I can hear a dog barking. Someone was just tending to this lawn.
Yeah.
They must have taken a break because they left the mower out.
Here, a dog! Dogan!
It's like she's walking into the afterlife.
It is, yeah. Ah, it's so slow. It's atmospheric, I mean.
Atmospheric, not sleep. You're supposed to drink in the environment. With that strict, slightly angry face.
Hmm.
Not the kind of face you say no to.
Nope.
You're my patient. You need to get better today. Of course. That's how she's such a good doctor. Way better professor than the professor in the previous game. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't something to the left there? Oh, sorry, no. It was just a white dot. A right reflection, it looked like one of the white dots.
There was one, at the gate
Yeah,
opposite
no.
the other side of the building that I thought was a dot, but it's alright.
There's one there. There, see?
Real one.
Well, actually, just show through the character as well. What a weird statue.
Definitely anguishing.
Very, very bizarre statue, yeah. Very bizarre house and all.
Kind of handy that the white dots do appear at a slight distance to help you see them a bit. Someone was doing a touch of gardening here as well, tending to their potted plants.
Quite an impressive garden. She's got a name tag on. Who is she exactly? Is she a doctor? Does she work for like child services or something?
You see on
She's
her
looking
name
for a
tag,
doctor.
She clearly has dark brown hair, whereas actually she has like white blonde hair. She must have dyed it. Oh, it's a really old photo.
Okay, yeah.
Yes?
Good evening. I
Miss
am.
Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting
She's a
him.
doctor.
I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Does he have advanced
Thank you.
ailments?
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged.
That's
and
some
immensely
sort of
compromised because of the
pathology.
disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
What's the 70s? Everyone smokes.
You see, he could have ADHD, an advanced ailment that no one knows exists just yet, and that's why she's fighting so hard. Save him.
Tick, tock,
It's keeping time with the beat.
tock, tick,
You can get out your Rocksmith now and play it to the
Tock.
metronome.
tick, tock.
At least in the game's making the character kind of appear above the ground and drop in.
That happened just then, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, that's how character models are placed in levels, aren't they?
Yeah.
You only, with the loading screens, meant to, it's meant to happen behind the loading screen normally.
Oh, well, at least he didn't start as a
Please,
T-pose
this
while
way.
she does it.
Yeah. So this place is
That
the guy's
hat.
house, or
Smoking?
not an institute? She's from the
Yes,
institute.
such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and
is.
time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
You
Pretty sure
assist
smoking
Mr.
wasn't
Felton all
that
day?
expensive in the
Oh
70s.
no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
A golden chalice.
But,
I found it.
You know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
See the engine buffering in the next rooms a little bit.
Unreal Engine. Powerful engine in the world.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Dr. Felton.
Okay.
So the doctor suffers from a pathology that, that's kind of ironic. Maybe he's not a medical doctor then.
He's got early signs of his organs being removed from his body. Terrible ailment. You want to have it seen to sooner rather than later. Coronation of the Virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and a light hits her. The That something's out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. The picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Feels welcome in this place. Be made to feel uncomfortable by a piece of art.
I've had to look up the Coronation of a Virgin painting, and I've actually seen that one. I guess that one's unique for the game.
He had it painted specially. Oh, yeah. This guy has pots of cash.
Yep. Clearly, must not be a medical doctor. He's this fucking rich. Medical doctors are well paid, sure, but this guy's like crazy. Unless he's like a really famous doctor, like he came up with something really groundbreaking.
He invented like a disease for a cure for a fairly common ailment, but then like charged billions for it.
Again, chances are you just fucking inherit everything. Generally, kids who go to med schools tend to be from pretty decent, well-off families anyway.
Buying cigars.
I assume in the 70s that was even more so.
And this. Tea.
Yes. Look up. Can't you just... Ooh, okay.
Notary patron. Entrepreneur and even entomologist with a green thumb.
Oh, so he's not a medical doctor.
Alright, so for accessing that particular thing, I did actually have to
I'll just look up at it. Wow.
I had to
It's weird
stand
because
here
it
to
froze
access
it to the right to actually... It froze us to the right to actually look at it though.
You actually have to look at it. But
Yeah,
for
I've
some
seen as
reason
much.
I kind of have to lock on that angle.
Look around the room.
There, I can get it from deep.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
That's it. Consider that could be a thing.
That's the Virgin.
Yeah, the desk. Let's rifle through his desk.
What are you doing? No, you're literally rifling through his desk. Damn.
Mr. and Miss Felton's farm. Rossogallo. Causes danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicated for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rossogallo farm, pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by the toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. Damn. The owner, Ariana... For a second I thought it said Ariana Grande. Ariana Gallo, top right. Her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor, and the company's partner, Albert Wesker, Elias Wyman. Large picture. Are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents of the company's headquarters, the Ashermans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases, keratosis, photosynthesis. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked
Wyman, sorry. Wyman.
by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me! It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenixol project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as a location for product distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltmans also broke off any kind of relationship. Matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damages they suffered because even their children have been infected. And as I can't actually scroll down anymore, Conscience used as a unaware test subjects. Well, best see the other side then.
Oh, maybe that's why? Go down there? Oh no. Wait, what?
That was broken. You damn son of a bitch! See what they read about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, I surely will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know what a father is?
Who her father?
Sure, he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls? You've never got balls.
Steel.
Of steel.
Hey, look, it's got its all the way down. Wow, that's weird as fuck.
It's broken.
That hasn't happened on often.
It's learning, that was all I needed.
Yep.
Just stare at this for the rest of my waiting period. Can't not look at it.
And when you show the close-up, you can tell it's something originally made for this game.
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down.
Kind of reminded the old man from Haunting Ground a bit.
Dr. Reed,
Sorry,
yeah.
Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash
still
in the
not this
pan.
one. This is
an
totally irrelevant
idiot
to
who brought
her job.
confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter.
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told
How
you.
about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with
Wait,
this, but I won't tolerate. I don't have the strength for this now.
She
I know
actually a
you've been trying to
journalist?
forget her, but this picture might help you to.
She's not acting like a doctor at all.
What
No,
is
like a
this?
detective.
Or a
Where
journalist
did
more.
you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer.
Thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm
Who
talking
are
about?
you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed,
Who the fuck is she?
if that is your real name, your time here is ended. Please, leave my
Blatantly
property.
breaking the law by doing this.
Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Should call the
Mr.
cops.
Felton, please tell me what you did to your daughter.
Good evening.
Follow me.
Who is she? What? Who's she meant to be?
He's nosy.
Mr. Felton.
You know the way.
Yeah. Get out!
How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
That little cutscene was more advanced than the whole of the previous game put together.
I'm confused now. I don't quite understand who she is. I mean, I assume she's a journalist by the way she's going on.
Yeah, kind of getting that vibe, unless she's got a motive, a stake in all of this.
Your stream quality on Discord has dropped severely. I'm just getting back to normal now.
Pushing. Damn it, she's not giving up.
She's acting like a crazy person.
This is the ultimate security, by the way. I should keep my key under the door, man.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you do.
Sure.
No, I don't keep my door. My key anywhere outside of my own person.
That on her necklace, is that the last sample of the virus?
She's taking the name tag off. Got a torch though.
Go to save a game.
Okay.
Look for the mirrors with the metronome from now on. You can save a game only by using those.
Okay. I guess this is where the real game starts.
Save
Tutorial.
tutorials with
Flashlight.
flashlight switch. Press right thing to scroll and B to exit. Remember to turn it off. You don't want to stick out. Why is she lighting up at night?
Massively bright. What's that there?
Diversions. You can see able to open MC is to slow down, distract an enemy. Take them a maximum of 3. Once you have picked up a diversion item, you can equip it from the inventory or quick selection. Different types of diversion. Or a ball.
Placeable as well. X is square.
Yeah. It's gonna
Picked up a diversion item.
what is with this diversion?
A lot of stuff you can examine though. No diversion item.
Help myself to a full collection of diversion.
It's one of those games where you can freely open drawers and close them again.
That'd be a bit confusing.
Why?
Just because I see the icon still for hand and think I can interact more beneficially.
And I assume maybe I'm. Oh, they say it'll show that. I assume
Your collection unlocked.
collectible.
December 16th. Happily together.
Happily together. Do you write on the back of your photos the sentiment you currently had when you took them?
Yes.
You probably leave stuff open, you know, because at one point you're gonna come back and you're like, "What's in there again? Did I check this?"
Yeah, alright.
It's like in this game when you pick up stuff, you actually physically take it. You just gain it in your invent, but you don't actually. Well, at least document. You don't physically take them with you.
Yes, which means they can be clicked on again and again.
Again, yep.
Piles of books. This guy was quite the bookworm.
She's blatantly broken into this guy's house right now.
Yeah, and now
She's
she's
committing a
just
crime.
robbing stuff left, right and centre.
And she'll have to put it in place. Oh, actually, no, she just picked their version names.
She's robbing diversions.
Ah, what's that?
Thanks to defense items, you can hit your enemy if he has reached and stopped you. When your opponent is about to kill you, you can use a defense item by following the instructions on the screen. A defense item can be used just once. You can only bring one at a time. If you don't have a defense item with you, you won't be able to escape from your enemy's deadly grip.
It's like the daggers in Resident Evil remake.
Yeah. Ooh, towels. Let's take one with me. You're seen wandering around with a dagger.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a definitely a bit more confusing there. Oh, what's that diversion name?
I guess that's my full stock of 3.
Hmm.
I better finish this game of chess and mess with him by advancing the game by 1 move.
I think it's close up. It's looking like the hand will always be there to just close stuff. If there's something there, it'll be the eyeglass. Go back! I saw this little offshoot you didn't check. There's a door there. Just the offshoot over there to the head.
Oh, look at that little
Weird.
reason there now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe later. What's that? Oh, it's that hiding space. Oh, okay. So that's what a hiding space will like.
The effort, the exertion of climbing under that and getting up.
And you can see the white dots from pretty far away.
This is a power generator. Better not to turn off the lights.
It's like a sewing needle.
So I swapped my defense item.
Oh, right.
You can only have 1 at a time.
She's in sneaky deaky mode.
Oh, yeah. Doors. You can see that. Crouch over door. Someone will be lurking behind the door. Before you go, you can peek to
Hold
see if there's
door.
an enemy on the other side. Approach it silently with the crouch button and press the open door button. Instead, if you're chased, press the hold door button when you're in front of a closed door. In this way, you can stop your enemy from coming in, warning you can only hold door for a short period of time. I don't know what advantage that will provide exactly, but
Hold the door.
there's
LT is the trigger. Left trigger. Or the shoulder pad button. Maybe you can't hold the door 'cause it's locked.
doors. So the last thing you said before you were traumatized and were only able to say an abridged version of Hold the Door, and then people named you after that. Don't work.
You don't need to walk up to stuff. You can see if there's something to examine from pretty far away. Again, guys, when you're wall hugging walls to see if there's something to examine, you're actually not seeing the rest of the room anymore. So you might want to not, walk really close to walls. Something on the table. What defense items about?
Yeah, a lot of defense required. Where does the guy keep his gold?
Just planning to begin to take money from his place.
Clearly, the old guy is a cunt and he's murdered his daughter, or something to that effect. See that purple bag? It's his daughter's. Yeah, for the time being, all it seems I can do gather is random defense.
Times. Well, there might be another document to examine somewhere. I'll give her lift button though.
I'll take the lift. Seems like it's blocked on another floor.
Hiding space. Yeah, thought it seemed as much.
This is filled with diversions. Whether or not
Guess that means the game's going to require using quite often then.
immediately switch to a louder version of itself then.
You can really see those points of power, you can see them through walls. Diversion.
I'm sure the wife will be really thrilled to see me and won't pose a problem.
She'll be forthcoming.
Yeah, the wind's whipping at the windows now. Clara or whatever it is must be hitting here as well.
Oh, right. You sit in the chair, Odd.
Take a seat. Rest your weary bones.
Like kind of spaces are quite common. It's the fourth one you found already. It's a lot of stuff to examine.
He has a significant amount of cupboards. Possible.
Diversion.
Stop creating a diversion. And this.
You can stand by me and crouch behind it. If you can crouch in this game.
A calming tune.
Mrs. Felton.
Another chess game on the go.
Not chess games, yeah. There's a mirror there. See, that's a safe
Are you
point.
here?
This goodbye will be the chance
Please, Mrs. Felton.
Guess she's dead.
Oh my god! She's been lapsing in her ability to look after her husband as of late.
Believe that was actually his daughter. Mystery solved.
Here it comes.
Oh, guess you
Must have been
was hide. Hide tutorial. If you slowly walk into the hiding space.
Shall be more.
No whole breath or anything.
Zoom in.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again,
Oh.
right?
Got a hook.
I know you keep on telling me we need
He's
to
naked
buy the new
under that,
gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer.
It's his daughter. Solved. He calls
Mystery
everyone
solved.
Jennifer. He's a really big fan of Clock Tower 1.
Yeah.
So he can get out now, so I see he's gone. What's to the right of you? Oh, never mind. So the enemy is an old man with a hook. Sounds like you probably push him right over. Oh, you're still in the room. Alright.
Oh, so you can, there's a stalker in this area. You can decide if you want to bypass him, distract him, or face him. Crouch, remember not to make any noise, otherwise he'll be put on your tracks. Avoid running or using the crouch button to move silently.
With the crouch run button.
B is dodge. In case the stalker gets too close, press the dodge button to avoid
B
his
is
attack.
circle. B is
Still
circle.
have enough breath.
So from what I read of this game, apparently the stalkers, the enemies, are like constantly actually in the game, wandering around. They don't like disappear or only triggered by events. There's something behind you. So there's probably going to be some documentation in this room.
There's a distraction.
Distract a doll. The guy technically doesn't know you're here right now, so he should be going about his business.
So many death mites.
Pharaoh. Oh, no, not the Pharaoh. Damn it. I'm not going to look at that.
Mr. and Miss Felton in the happiest day of their life. Rough smile, look happy, rich pale eyes, make them feel uneasy, pussy. Scratches on the
That's the what? Distraction item? A belt?
Yeah, whip it like Indiana Jones.
Just perch in the bathroom. Close the door. Huh? What's that? What's that?
Something shiny stuck in this tank drain. Pulling it. Looks like a cock key or something. Need to find something to unclog that drain. Damn it, I gotta do mean.
So when you need that, yeah, when you need an item, that symbol shows then. Oh,
It's ground.
oh, there you go, okay.
Yeah, I am. Amount of progress of story. Missing object icon. Okay. Use a key
Why is
item.
it
Get in front of an
triangles
element. The
eventually?
icon.
Triangle's inventory then. What's your inventory look like?
Ground floor. Corroder key. Okay, fine. Dr. Felton's robe. Where's
Corridor, not corridor.
My version's way better.
Corridor's quite a mighty character. So you need someone to get that shiny clock key.
Good night.
Yeah.
To activate the danger of the game.
Oh yeah, when you crouch, you automatically look peak, don't you, if he does. Got no map though? That's kind of weird. How much warning you get in advance when the stalker's approaching you?
If any. You might just randomly come around the corner and go, "Found you!"
I mean, so he's a very light guy. He's not like wearing any shoes. What's that?
Small goods lift that communicates with downstairs.
Hmm.
Guess for some reason I need to use that dumb waiter for something at some point.
Yeah, there's a save point. That's what save points look like.
Using a psychic power to save the game.
The mirror... Did it save? Oh! Did it save?
I think it must have done, but it's not a terribly obvious saving action, is it?
So there's a restore life option as well, look.
Yes, saving.
Oh, it's saving there. Right, okay, I didn't even see that. I kind of assumed it would the save slot thing would come up. You can't hear his footsteps or anything. It's going to be pretty annoying. He could just come barrel around the corner any second. I can hear him mumbling to himself.
He rules this domain. He's probably magically locked on my way in.
Oh, there he is. The
And I see
naked
him for
man.
a second naked and go, oh, sorry.
There you go.
Over there somewhere.
This guy's walking around. Start Bartney, get around to me with Outlast. I guess Outlast isn't too far from these types of games. Their games are essentially about hiding and running away. Although the first person is probably not considered in this spiritual successor. Plus, whoever did play Outlast 2, it was not actually free on PlayStation Plus at one point.
Where are you?
I mean, unless you like notice that you opened stuff, technically doesn't know you're here yet.
Oh, I'm back in this office again.
Oh yeah, he's up in his office. I can actually interact with the film thing now.
Surely be a
LT, read the paper sheet. A to activate the film projector. You didn't either.
I did push the left trigger, it didn't. Do not think I have the strength, I do not think I have the strength or courage to keep up with this story. Therapy is not bringing you anywhere, and what has happened today is something very serious. I get rid of this film. I've got rid of this film. Reviewing your sessions of mesmerization can only hurt your mental health. And I wish it would never end up in the wrong hands. Don't try to take it back. I've thrown it in the oven. I've also replaced the battery of the pendulum clock. We don't need the projector anymore. Take care of yourself, Gloria. So he's got rid of the film.
In the oven.
Don't try to take it back. It's in the oven.
And I guess this thing doesn't work. I don't think the game pauses when you're in first day.
Per se. Might be able to turn the projector if only I could find a battery and a film. Missing a piece of the puzzle.
Yeesh, it's so hard to see through it. What's this to do? Oh, right, the screen. I guess you're gonna need that at one point.
The old man's hopefully senile. I mean, he sounds senile, so hopefully he's not too much.
Technically, check this drawer. Is it the same paper as before?
nothing left to eat. It's all molded.
Looks like he's very close by.
Yeah. Surely about to crash into me any second now.
Sounds like he's hungry.
I need to take my pills.
Can't go that way.
I can't see jack shit.
He slams the door loudly behind us.
Footsteps.
Use my psychic powers to look around the corner. Sure how I'm going to get past him if he's blocking the stairs.
We haven't seen him yet, so I don't know he's blocking the stairs. There's a hiding space in that water over there, though.
Yeah.
That's thunder outside.
Be clear.
Weather's a bit shit. I don't think so.
Yeah, because I opened those as I examined this chair.
Oh. Maybe he isn't.
Where did I put the damn pills?
Everything just closed on their own after a while. In case it's kind of pointless to check everything. So you can climb the stairs even higher. And I'm guessing the oven's downstairs. Is that door though?
Locked.
Oh, it's locked. Can't see that too far away.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Oh. Getting louder.
And on his farm he had a sickle.
Doesn't seem to be around though.
E-I-E-I-O.
Thinking old MacDonald.
The audio's a bit confusing about where he is.
What's with that couch?
I mean,
Oh, it's hiding space, right.
I'm presuming the majority of the items, probably all of the items around these hallways are probably nothing.
Maybe. Yeah.
But the old man will eventually go to sleep, right?
Doesn't seem like he's tired. He's thinking, oh, McDonald. Oh, right, I say, so there are fixed point distractions as well. Oh, wait, no, stop! He's over there, look. He's right in front of you. Yeah, he's gone. Didn't you see him?
I was looking elsewhere.
He was literally right in front of you. Where are the stairs down? Where'd he go? Did he lock the door?
Yeah, I can't seem to find him. Oh. There,
Maybe he locked
through
the
that
door.
little opening there.
That hole there? Probably not. He's in that room, just there. Oh yeah, he just went there.
So he's down the stairs.
He just went through that door, yeah. He's downstairs now. Hopefully we won't head back up. Try and hide and... Oh! Fuck.
Uh-oh, he's again on me. Ah! He's got me.
Run to the ad
I
place.
don't actually know
Are
how
you
to
doing some
run.
overtime?
Oh, there we go. Now I gotta lose him, right?
I assume so, yeah.
Defensive
I
act.
have a gift for
That's a distraction. Oh, that actually works.
Would you like... I knew it! Stop, you bitch!
He's out to get
Hiding
me.
there. Hiding there. There's a hiding space right there.
But the
The shutters. There. There's a...
Aha! Here
You saw
it
you.
was too late.
Yeah. Maybe that's you. You can just outright kill him. It's like his injury's worn off.
Still getting used to the controls.
Oh, wait for it.
Dr.
Press that
Reed,
on,
do you really think you'll get away with this?
No.
Do you
But like you can
still here?
outright kill him.
You weren't
No, at
invited!
least not right now.
And you're bleeding.
No, he's correct. I wasn't invited into this place.
I will make you regret you were born!
Alright. He's recovered from his stunned state.
It's problematic that he's able to stick to me.
Do you think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
This thing will just die.
Okay, face it. Free yourself from this grip. Oh my god!
Oh, it didn't happen because I'm an old woman. I'm still alive. And then I died. What? 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 You died? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
She just stands there and stares at the guy. You died? Yes, I died.
Yes,
But
unfortunately.
then I appeared in front of a mirror.
I died. But getting downstairs seemingly is going to be very difficult. He's
I mean, there was a hiding space on the halfway point on the stairs.
slid past him then.
You need to sort your noise get out again, I think, at one point, because I hear constantly.
Oh.
Actually, there wasn't. So there was some shutters here. Yeah, there's the shutters there. Can't hear him right now.
Anyway. There he is. Like, don't really know where I'm even going.
He's heading towards you, so I'd move out of you. Hide in the drawer here.
I didn't spot a shot.
If he walks by, then you can go back downstairs. Yeah. For the first enemy in the game, it's a bit snide because it's like doesn't cast any light or really make any much noise when he walks.
He sulks though.
What? Did your character just say can't take it anymore?
I think it might have been actually, yeah.
Yeah, is that passing up there? Kind of thing. I think I see a movement there.
There's a chance he might
It's
just
just a thunder.
wander upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Your character's very stressed at this hiding.
Here he comes.
I just want to sleep.
Well,
Well, then go to bed.
To normal man. Well, I guess
Out of here.
I'm gonna choose for two. Get shot now.
Yeah. So we're looking for the kitchen, I assume, for at least the film. Although you're gonna also really need the key for that clock to get the battery, which is in the kitchen. Maybe downstairs actually.
Yeah, kind of get that vibe.
Very bright.
Anything like the house in
Resident Evil.
yeah.
The Oakley Mansion. There's the kitchen downstairs. And there's a service lift to bring things up.
Who's been opening all my cupboards?
Here's the washroom.
Scrub up. There's the bottom of that
Kitchen.
dumb yeah.
Oh, what's this then?
Oh, panel for the ladder needs batteries.
What?
Must be a electronically extending ladder.
Weird.
He doesn't have the strength to attempt it manually.
Hide this.
Jerry can. Upgrade my defensive item.
Free uses, what's this? An upgrade allows you to improve your feature of your currently equipped defense object. Oh. Only have one upgrade at a time. There are two types of upgrade, damage and durability.
Alright.
Interesting.
Item is now evolved.
What item is on the actual stabby weapon, I assume, or...
Yeah. Keep him at bay. A little bit longer. You know he's just going to be on this floor now.
Locked door.
Oh, press X to take the rope on my...
What?
Why did it prompt for that?
Press X to the rope on the door. X is square. Hold it. Oh, I guess the door's roped up.
Take the rope!
The door's got a rope on it, I assume. Is that the bomb? Oh, the music's getting weird. Go for it. Or at least peek through there. I guess you open the door.
Where did I put the damn pills?
Oh! Oh, we're going upstairs. Oh, that's lucky.
Yes.
What's that?
Noise maker.
It's static.
He's looking everywhere for his pills. But I suppose this is also a roped door.
I think so. No. So you can see how you need to hold on doors to unlock them.
The only thing it gives you is that he talks a lot to himself. And his endless journey to find those damn pills. Door's locked. other side. Stacks of $100 bills.
I should do this.
And to use that. We've got multiple items in it, or is it? Is
heading this way. Okay, hand on the table.
short on options here.
Oh, looks like he turned off.
I think he went upstairs. Why did you do this? This is a terrible choice. Break
Damn, it's
into this
pills.
crazy old man's house.
It's pills.
I found his pills for him, and then he would take them and go to sleep. I feel like he's coming, but I can't. No real way to tell. I hope. Upstairs the noise and not down here. And mess with the old man's electronics.
Who is messing off my electronics? Stop it.
The electronics. Yeah, that's been shut, preventing a.
I knew it! Oh, it hurts!
Oh, it hurts.
Do you think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
No! Please!
Do this.
Notice that the X button was showing. What's that? Is that you have to mean you just press that button then, specifically?
So charge it up and I'll have a rip. Not really seen any other signs of ways to escape.
So what you need effectively right now is the something to unblock that drain, a battery for that ladder, I guess, downstairs. Another, I mean, the key for the clock is down the drain that you need to operate the film projector. You need the film in the oven.
So many things. Maybe some of it's up here.
Maybe. Oh, that door's blocked. What's that? Oh, upgrade defense, right? Durability.
We won't worry about that for now. Damn it.
There's literally
Too
just
much stuff in
a
the way.
hiding place there. A little kitchen bay.
Wonder how far you can hear.
I need to take my pills.
Sounds like he's right next to you.
Just,
Wonder how far he can hear.
yeah, can I like just start walking? Time to time. Or am I going to need to roll all the time? It's like he, walked upstairs and then stayed still.
No, but I mean, I don't think he has necessarily too many reasons to come up here. It doesn't sound like he was very close before. Oh, the stairs are there. Yeah, maybe he was heading downstairs. Locked.
And go to rooms
door
that I
is
can't
locked.
after all.
Can he? I think he's fit into a room, can't.
There's nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
He's right, it is all mouldy. Kind of his own fault.
Music's changing.
Goodbye.
I think he's coming upstairs.
My land for me and then a whole
He's singing a soothing song.
falling out.
Makes you feel better about the whole situation.
I need to get out of here.
Put the damn pill.
Looks like he's very close by.
It sounds like he's right next to it, but
Maybe he is coming upstairs after all. Why's there a shiny? Why's there a reflective texture on this carpet?
it's been spilled with oil. Seem to be in here. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, speed running it, you could probably just, like, dash straight from directive A to B and, like, only crouch when he's right on your nose, but I don't really know what that threshold is.
I need to get out of here.
Where did I put the damn pill?
He just wants his pills. He'll be normal once he's taken them.
Yeah, these are good stuff. Probably that Zexanol stuff that he created himself. He's rattling around. I know from being downstairs it kind of scooped going around the area kind of once, roughly. Not amazingly obvious what fresh vistas I can.
All of this!
They literally stay in the same place this whole time.
I mean, he knows the pills are around there somewhere.
Yeah, but does he have to be naked?
Why not? He's in his own fucking house.
Well, yeah, but he's not really the universe.
He's not really
in
naked,
general.
is he? Because he's not really naked, is he? Because
Take any more.
he's wearing that overalls.
He's covering his junk, which is arguably the most important thing to it.
I mean, when I'm alone in my place and it's like blazing hot summer, I wear less than that overall.
I really need it.
I'm wearing boots as well.
Oh yeah. So in the height of summer, you wander the house searching for your pills,
Yeah.
dressed just like the old man.
No, I don't wear boots and overall. I wear even less than them. Or at least less covering, I should say.
You don't even wear underwear.
I do wear underwear, that's the thing, but it covers less than the overall, doesn't it?
I just want to sleep.
It does, but it's the most important part.
I assume you can walk right now. And the guy's literally on another floor, right? So he'll walk and get some speed behind you. God, actually, doesn't let you get in too much speed. Literally seems to walk at the same pace she crawls.
Yeah. Not the most amazing of value, is it?
No.
Just the cover I opened way longer. If that's the case, I don't know. They kind of were open, but then like snapped and reverted in a weird way. Consider me as approaching that grill. Objectives are.
An alternate way out. Explore the mansion. Very open-ended.
Yeah, I was hoping she might add a few thoughts. I think I can escape this mansion if I. Oh.
I need to take my pills.
That's a good idea, old man. You go take your pills. They're over here, all there is. A little dead end.
Old Mac.
Donald.
Whole place locked down tight.
Had a sickle.
With murder here and murder there. Or are they? Maybe some of his distant relatives.
Nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
Needs a key item. Maybe a key. The old man is disadvantaged, but he makes up for it with his sheer deadly sickle.
Sickle! I hope he doesn't have the hammer as well. He's gonna lay some communism down on you.
The might of Marx would certainly do me no favours.
Hammer and sickle doesn't really have too much to do with Marx.
You'd say that.
What'd you say it for? Why would you say
Why would I
wrong
chance,
historical fact?
Why would I make a chance on a vaguely communist kind of link?
And Marx was a socialist.
Oh. That'd be a man of the people or a man for the people.
Marx. Guess he was for the people. In that regard, if you want to define it as that. He was never elected to any form of office, right? So.
I just want to sleep.
Go to sleep then. Oh, wait, he needs the pills to go to sleep. He needs the sleeping pills.
Yes. I imagine how that would require a battery.
Yeah. What's that over there? That big hole. Oh. 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 Weird.
Problematic because obviously all the important items will be more than likely hidden amongst all this.
Yeah.
I guess it's effectively red herrings, but at the same time not quite because they do serve a function.
X square.
Oh yeah.
It just looks round. What's this kitchen at?
Probably the double door.
Even in the kitchen is only it's only like for the film.
Yeah, it kind of vaguely feels like I've more or less done everything around.
He's on his way.
You might go upstairs.
Only hope. I think he is turning. Yeah, I can't quite see him anymore though. Yeah, there you go.
And he leaves a lot of lights on. It's like Blackpool illuminations around here.
I think how dark it would be if he didn't though.
It would be pitch of night.
Kind of thing with a giant house like this is that you can't just like, you know, have all the lights off, because when you walk around a big ass house to get to do like, you have to like walk through fucking 5 hallways to get to a part of it, you know, you have to light them up. It's like in my place or your place, you can just like turn the living room light on and like 50%, even more maybe, than of the apartment is lit up. Isn't there doors back there?
They're all locked all at the side.
Oh, they're all locked. Damn.
So,
Oh.
you like to go...
You heard, yeah.
Look.
I'll make you swallow your own tongue!
What is run?
It's L1, but
What you think? You don't even know.
Dr. Reed, do you really think
What is
you'll
that?
get away
R1.
with this?
you won't get away with this. He doesn't seem to.
A repeated like X.
That's a bleeder. That
Fucking
seems
cocksucker!
killed.
He's injured.
It's stunned, but I had to change floor.
Here you are.
Can't get long.
This is not a place for tourists!
I mean, you got a fair amount of time, but you decided to run around the circle, so
You weren't invited!
missed.
Where do you think
Bleeding
you're
heavily.
going?
You've still got a bag on her. No, yeah, I guess you can only do it once.
Wouldn't show it's getting deaf.
From behind.
A ruinary chokehold.
Ah, guess you may as well stay on this floor then.
Yeah, there's seemingly nothing of great use downstairs.
No.
His office.
Oh, to the room. Check the body.
Body has a key to every single door in the house. Huh.
You can't go in. Yeah, let's look at this. That's why he's got a hand under the bed. Oh, you're right outside. Yeah.
Oh no, the tight blind turn.
Just hide in the wardrobe until daytime. Until the nurse comes back.
It seems like the wisest choice, doesn't it?
How does that nurse never see that woman's body?
Well, you know, she always was
Is that big ass door there? Is that a door or a window?
I think it's a window.
Oh. Yeah, it's a window. Just break it. Break and climb out. Pretty sure she could overpower the soul last man.
No, he's evolved from all the drugs he's taken.
Actually, the sickness is meant to like make him have more resilient bones, isn't it? And heal, I guess. Is that what it said at the very beginning?
Yeah, suggested he was turned into a Superman thanks to his amazing sickness. He's quite doddered and confused, so perhaps his mind is where the true sickness lies.
There. Oh, where is it? Oh, under there.
Yeah, that plays out.
Obviously, when nothing's only really one thing to do with it. Oh, you can't. Yeah, so there is a. I assumed there would be.
You just see his penis swinging between his legs.
Can't throw that. Can't from that angle. Move from behind. But yeah, it's a shriveled, small old man penis.
So it's
You
like a
can't see.
metronome.
There's nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
Turn
He
to
really
his-
wasn't too bothered by the fact that you were wandering around his house.
Today was the day not to visit this place.
I feel like in this game, hiding places can be used over and over again.
Yeah.
So long as you manage to keep calm. Although I assume that circle may get smaller.
I'm pretty sure I've checked everywhere now.
It's back downstairs, right?
Where's he? Deep down.
That's where you came in from.
Yeah, that's back where I entered.
Pretty sure there wasn't a kitchen there. Is the door locked? Maybe we'll try it. Oh, there's actually a metal shut on the way now. Oh, right. So you have to discover this. No, right, again. Explore the mansion. Oh, you cleared an objective. Call them. I'm surprised there isn't a save point here. Can you turn the lights off?
Better not to. Yeah,
Might give you
clicking
the
sound,
advantage.
it kind of sounds like a save point, but
I mean, also those mirrors seem to get a pretty big light. Maybe just a generic clock somewhere. You need to interact with a clock somewhere. What's the key you gained actually? Corridor key. Oh. Does that mean he's upstairs or?
he's right on top of me, but
Damn, locked.
ground floor corridor, the old key in the doctor's room. Ground floor corridor.
Did you really use that? I don't remember anymore.
I don't
Yeah, like-
recall using it anyway.
You have to like physically use items on stuff, do you?
Yeah.
No, close. No, it's just close from the other side.
I need to go around the other side of the stairs and just try on the 3 doors, and one of them will be the one. Probably the one with the key item.
Oh, there was a key item door.
Well, they're double doors.
Should really take off her high heels.
It's how she's most comfortable.
High heels tend to make a shit ton of noise. Even if you're sneaking.
So it's got to be this door.
Oh, you do have to physically use items,
Right.
keys on doors, mannequin.
A simple misunderstanding.
Yeah. Well, there's no reason he should be here because he doesn't have access to it. Normally, the only way to get to this corridor is from this door, right?
That is.
No. Bit lame. Wait, was this? Did you just loop around somewhere? Or was this?
Gotta be a new place. You probably like magically come here.
He just comes, he just pops out from a side door. What's that there? And distracts him. The doll.
There's nothing left to eat.
There's a clock there.
It's all moldy.
Oh, is this the clock you need the battery from? Find missing pendulum clock key. So you know what that is? It's in the It's in the sink. The bath. But it's locked.
Locked. Guy must go to like a sale for these cupboards and sofas, and you must go every week and buy loads.
Oh, take rope.
A roped door.
You can unlock it.
They've pointed.
Ah.
Using my mental powers to save the game.
She's remembering the moment etched in time.
Etched in her mind.
Check it. Reach out the door.
Where did I put the damn pills?
Sounds like he's right outside this door. Ooh, she opens it casually.
Yeah, I doomed myself. I'm guessing that's going back
Why?
where I've been.
So it's locked. What's that on the floor there? Why is that there for now? So when the rope is a distraction item in and of itself?
This is back here, yeah.
Yeah.
Gained access to the clock that needs a pendulum.
The key is, we know what the key is, you just need the drain thing. Access to the drain.
I need another session. I really need it.
To unblock the drain is there. Okay. Must be near the kitchen.
Yeah, the dining room's there. Dining room! Amazing out of all these pots and plates that there's only like one structure out in there.
Corridor to check. It's the dining room for now. Kind of hoping that he doesn't feel the need to come in here anyway.
And he wants his pills. Class.
Can't have left his pills in here. I don't think he'll think that way.
He's looking all over for them.
He is. He's searching high. He's searching low. But if you only realised that he just needs to search the last place he was planning to ever look.
Painting. It glows up. Yeah, the flashlight. Complete fight of the flashlight.
He uses it automatically to examine those.
Yeah. The game isn't too dark, so... What's that now?
Items require a flashlight seen or not.
Oh, the poker.
Noise.
You could summon him here if you were so inclined to do so. Don't quite see why though, there's no hiding space in there. Oh.
Suspected of kidnapping and arson, renowned professor commits suicide. Unable to withstand the charges, Albert Elias Wyman hangs himself. Acquitted for lack of evidence, the community fulminated against him. The reasons were more than sufficient, however. Cover-up, revenge. November 14th, 1971, 1 month after the disappearance of the 13-year-old Celeste, pictured on the right. Adoptive daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Felton, the dead body of Professor Wyman, pictured above, has been found today in his house. Wyman allegedly hanged himself. He was suspected in the disappearance of the young Celeste, even though there are no real proofs that to indicate that the disappearance was in fact kidnapping. He was also accused of the arson at the Cloister Cristo Moretti. Happened 6 days ago, in which all the 12 living nuns there pictured above lost their lives, Ashman's daughter included. Wyman intimidated several times his former business partners, the Feltons, and his ex-employees at the headquarters, the Ashermans, who have accused him of using the company as spreading a dangerous parasitosis in order to experiment on approved medicines. Albeit Wyman, before his death, pleaded not guilty for the other charges, he never declared himself uninvolved in the contamination at Rosso Gallo. As a matter of fact, Wyman stated, the proliferation of these moths and their living system may be the missing piece in modern medicine. Allegedly, Wyman also said to act on behalf of Richard Felton, whom have been assuming the prototype number 1 of the Phenexol for years, before its ban, to cure his disease, as he benefited from it during mesmeration sessions. Even though Felton contracted the disease in a whole different context, the nuns who underwent tests before the fire reported similar symptoms. In addition to a severe rise in insulin levels, allergy to cortisone that could lead to sudden filamentary keratitis, photosensitivity and neurological damage. Possibly caused by abuse of prototype number 2 of Phenexol. Further side effects will be join the already abundant list of contraindictions of prototype number 1, cerebral cortex damages, hallucinations, amnesia, and memory alterations. I can't read the rest, it won't scroll anymore. It's like, it doesn't quite work.
Really?
Read the other side of that.
This game. What the hell was that?
So, got something? Pre-styled wings, your cafe. Just $3.99.
What the hell was that crash?
Looks
Oh,
like
that
this
chandelier fell down.
tumbled down.
Oh, I guess you need something off it. You might want to hide, yeah.
Metal cable.
Oh, he's opening the door.
Well,
I'd haul that if I were you. Not quite inclined to get for that door there, but...
no, he didn't actually.
Still here? Don't go away.
I have a gift for you. Who's there?
There. I think I should physically lock
Would you
on.
like to play?
Stand next to whatever I think might be a hiding place.
I need to take my pills.
He needs to take his pills.
Okay, so the sink is in the bathroom upstairs, isn't it?
Yes.
Problem is, he's probably heading right for the stairs. Hopefully, stuck in the corridors downstairs for now. Bedroom is near the save point at the end of this corridor. Leave it.
Yes. This guy's clearly insane.
Oh, I don't know. Some people have their bad days. Unfortunately, this is one of his good days. I mean, she can't be entirely sane to do that next to a mirror.
Just looking at herself or a reflection or thinking about it. I don't know.
Committing this entire event to memory, so that she may undo the damages and ravages of time in return to an earlier point.
Maybe it's not.
Bugging it. And so we don't clog the drain.
Look at the cable again.
Which is an impressive chandelier hung that broke off from the ceiling of the dining room. Despite numerous gashes, I think it could still support the weight.
You have to use it to support some item of some kind. Oh, clearly ain't used for this.
Where am I? Metal cable. I guess I'll take a look in at the... No. Ejector room's no use to me, I'm pretty sure.
No. I guess you didn't finish checking that corridor downstairs.
Yes, you're right. Perhaps the solution is immediately next to that. hang around that section now.
Can't hear him at all right now.
Maybe this is it. Maybe he's gone to bed.
Where would he sleep with his wife's corpse?
Yes, he shares his bed with his wife.
Is he staying in this area now? Save point now.
Self being downstairs.
Let's restore life actually, do.
There's nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
Doesn't he? She has any injuries to heal at the minute.
I suppose not.
It's not the old man that's the problem. It's his murderous intent.
So like he's definitely in this area.
Where did I put the damn pills?
He's in the dining room.
Sounds like it.
Quiet for now. Her viewing ability isn't that great for the door.
No, it's kind of lame, isn't it? She only really checks from one side. The guy's standing like to the very right of the door, and you're fucked. Hiding space. Huh? Snow globe. It's open. No, the kitchen.
Finally made it to the kitchen.
Well, there's the oven.
Just sit back and munch on popcorn while she's visibly. There are holes to hook up some handle. To the slash.
Can I
does
use
that
the wire
mean
on it?
I don't have the item yet, or
Maybe. I should just physically reach for a bag as well.
classic horror kitchen with a big wooden island. There's moths.
Moth. Giant moth. Pretty sure you don't find moths that big in Italy.
Yeah, but these are special death moths. Attracted only to the most rancid. He's right though. Dude is rotten.
The plunger, that? Oh, the plunger. Oh, the plunger. That's what you need to get the thing. Alright. Well, I assumed it was a something like a snake. Pretty sure a plunger wouldn't get a key out of a drain. Keys are heavy.
We're doing him a favour. We've broken into his house to do his plungering for him. On vacation Rome, summer 1964.
I think he's head this way. There's a hand space around there. There was something on the what's that there? What's a
Looks like
radio?
a noise, mate.
Radio. It's roped. So I think he's oh, guess he gets back upstairs now.
He is tired of all of this.
He is.
And it's fair, he's been through a lot. I mean, his pills after all. Listen.
There's nothing left.
It's very close by.
So we've given them the slip for the time being. Alright, same plan as before. Back to the save room at the end and...
Let's get plunging.
Super Mario!
It really doesn't move any faster when you stand up. It's kind of weird. Like the Batman games like that, or the Arkham games where your casual walk is actually slower than your crouch.
That's because the Batman's more used to crouch walking than normal walk. He's of the night. Well, she's this isn't her first clandestine mission.
I'm guessing you may need maybe at one point to dangle something through that lift, service lift with the wire. But I assume you kind of need to know what before you can do it.
Situation means that she can't pick an item in that. It's noisy.
Big aim. It still shows the bar.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Who's doing some plunging? Fidget spinner.
Oh right. Yeah, it went down. That makes sense because there's no way the plunger would actually get out there.
Where the hell did that actually?
In the basement, the washroom. Does seem like that may have alerted him. Just as a hiding space in there. And then again, don't hear him coming.
He could be far away. Professor Xavier also saves using that method.
Yeah.
What makes Professor Xavier so amazing is that sometimes he's Jean-Luc Picard. Only sometimes.
The X-Men isn't.
What, is it not Patrick Stewart that plays him?
It is, yeah.
Then it's Jean-Luc Picard.
How can it be sometimes be in that case?
Because like there's a young...
Oh, stop! Oh wait, no, that was weird then. No, it's the lightning on that plant pot. Like fucking the guy was crouched.
He's like played by a different guy as a young version.
Oh, the young version. Yeah, I completely forgot that. I don't think I've ever actually seen any of these movies.
There's nothing left to eat. It's all mold.
Downstairs.
Seems like we...
Here you are.
You ain't anymore.
This is not a place for tourists.
No, it's
How
not.
about a little casual tourism?
Do you really
Yeah,
think
I'd
you'll
like to
get
go right
away
next to
with this?
We're in a little fuss in, I suppose, but
Better than him, you do, yeah.
Dr. Reed, do you really think you'll get away with this?
Hot on your tail.
Really think? Come on. Get to tossing. Oh.
It's not the
Bitch!
it's not the analog buttons.
Push L2, which was the ready button, but
I will make you regret
You
were
can't
born.
do it from a sprint. Felt broken. So you definitely don't want to cut by him like that.
no.
X. Square. You definitely don't want to cut by him now, because he can just whack you.
No,
if you
yeah,
run by
you've
him.
got like pretty much solid reach. But it's not always safe, especially if you leave the door half. That'll probably do for today, actually. Well, yeah. We've installed ourselves deep in this mansion. And, yeah. So, we are saved. So, yes, I'll continue this adventure probably tomorrow. And we'll
Probably.
catch you at that point in time.
The point in time that is tomorrow.
Until then.
Bye.
Oh my stars!